Hey folks, this is Ujjwal Jain for Sportskeeda MMA, and today I'm joined by featherweight superstar Arnold Allen. He's set to take on Movsar Evloev this weekend at UFC 297. Hey Arnold, how are you doing? How is fight week treating you?
It's good, man. It's nice. It's always nice to be a fight week. Just sort of hang around, do a bit of training, and starve yourself a little bit. It's good fun.
How is Toronto? I bet it's like freezing out there this time of the year.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit cold. I'm not walking around outside too much.
Okay, so a big fight in front of you against Movsar Evloev. But is there a part of you that wishes you should have got a higher ranked opponent for the fight?
No, not at all. The rankings are superficial, and I know he's a really high quality fighter. He's a really talented guy. So the name, his record, him being undefeated, it's no one looks at the rankings when they look back at the division. They look at who beat who and what happened. So the rankings are irrelevant.
So this weekend you have a unique opportunity to take that O from your opponent's record, that undefeated tag. So is that an extra motivating factor for the fight for you?
Yeah, exactly. It's always a big thing to take someone's undefeated record. It's whenever you fight someone that's on a hot streak, there's never been a way to beat him. He's undefeated. There's not a blueprint to defeat him. So to go out there and make that blueprint and go out and do it myself is it's a task I'm very excited for.
And you are undoubtedly one of the best strikers in the division. And as
Thank
such,
you.
do you believe? Yes. And do you believe that way you have a better chance or a sure shot to victory if you keep the fight standing? Or do you think you are comfortable regardless of where the fight might end up?
Yeah, yeah, no, I'd say that makes sense. But also, yeah, I'm comfortable wherever it goes. We've prepared for everything. Me and my team have prepared for every possible situation the best we can. So I'm ready for wherever it goes.
So a win this weekend, do you believe that puts you in an opportunity to get a title shot in your very next fight? Or do you think you'll need to rack up a couple more wins to land that opportunity?
I think it's all performance based. If I go out and dominate and do what I'm planning to do, then I could see that putting me in for a title shot. But you know, edging out a win and not looking so good doing it, I'll probably have to get a couple more wins. But yeah, all focus is on this matchup and getting the win.
Yeah. And talking about the title, Ilia Topuria is facing Alexander Volkanovski next month for the title. But when
Yeah.
you look at both of your records, you have a much more extensive record in the UFC with wins against absolute killers like Dan Hooker
Mm.
and Calvin Kattar. Do you
Yeah.
do you feel like you have to go through all those predictable contenders to land a fight just with Max Holloway and not the title shot? Is that something that troubles you when you think about
No, I'm a firm believer. Like, if you want to be the champion, you have to beat the best guys. So that's why I was more than happy to take that fight. But yeah, yeah. Obviously, sometimes guys get a different route and things fall on their lap, timing or injuries, and it is what it is. I have to take the harder path and fight the tougher guys. So I'm happy with that.
it? Yeah. And in your fight with Max, things obviously did not go your way. But I'm sure
Mm.
since then you'll go back to the drawing board and like figure out what went wrong that night. So with that information at your hand, how do you think a second outing with Max would play out?
Uh, yeah, I'd like to think I win the second match and rematch from the lessons learned and the small adjustments I can make. But I haven't really thought too much about it.
And who do you think walks away with the featherweight title next month? Is it going to be Ant still, or do you think Ilya's going to get it done?
I think Volkanovski's going to get the win. I think the champ will be defending his belt.
All right. And this weekend, when the octagon doors close, how do you envision your fight against Evloev going down? Do you have any predictions for the match?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna outclass it. I'm gonna dominate and sort of show my level.
Do you think the fight is going to go the distance, or are you predicting a finish?
Definitely be looking for a finish, but he's a tough guy. he's undefeated, like I say, and I'm prepared to go the distance if we need to.
Right. And I've recently seen an episode of the Almighty cooking Blighty. So yeah, it's pure entertainment, and like I'm sure your fans are greatly appreciating seeing you display your culinary skills.
Yeah.
I have to ask, was cooking always one of your passions, or is it something you had to inculcate into your skill set because of your life as a fighter and the excruciating weight cuts that comes with it?
No, it's not a passion. I'm a terrible chef. So it's I'm learning on the job.
All right, all right. So can we expect more Almighty cooking Blighties in the future?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. And to wrap this session off, what message do you have for your fans who are eagerly waiting to see you return this weekend?
Yeah, expect an exciting fight. It's as always, it's going to be a fun one, and aim to perform and do my best and bring home the win.
Thank you so much, Arnold. I greatly appreciate you talking to us today, and best of luck for this weekend.
Of course, thank
Thank
you,
you
man.
so much.